Hello, I'm actually starting this in the evening today. I'm about to get a train somewhere. And I've just been packing my bag because I'm not coming home for a couple of days. Aha, can you guess what that is? It's the moon on Zoom. Looking pretty full. I'm just waiting for my boyfriend to pick me up from the station. And it is very, very cold all of a sudden. Good morning, it's now Monday. I didn't film last night because we had a bit of a social event with friends and family, I suppose. There was one family member there anyway, and I just didn't want to film it. But today I am at my boyfriend's house. It's actually 11 o'clock already, well nearly. I've been working on my vlog since I got up, of course, but I'm gonna do some foraging for food now. I think there's some rice cakes up there. Yes. I've defaulted to corn cakes with Marmite for my breakfast. I am tired this morning, I really am. I think it's because I've had 2 nights out in a row playing as well. It was a playing night, of course, last night, always, you know. Me and my mates, we always end up playing music. So yeah, that's probably why. But I've got work to do in the office, so I need to wake myself up. So once I've had that and sorted out my vlog, I'm gonna have a shower and get ready for the day. He's left me a list in the office of things to work through. It's just gone 12 now. I'm feeling much perkier now. I've done all my vlog stuff. I've had breakfast, I've had a shower and got dressed, and I'm about to just make myself a coffee with that machine, which needs topping up a bit. And then I'm gonna head up to the office and get working through the list that IB has written for me. I have coffee, I'm going up. Okay, I'm in, I haven't started yet. I'm about to clock on. I've cast my eyes over the lists of things and I understood what one of the things was perfectly, and I was very confused about the other thing, so I'm going to start with the one that I understand and then I'm going to give him a ring, I think. But anyway, I must get on, so I'm going to put the camera away and speak to you when I've finished. Oh, it's a bit chilly, by the way, so I've got a hat and scarf on. There is a heater. Yeah. Anyway, I'll speak to you when I've finished. The vlogging cow is back. I've done an hour. I've done everything I could do and I knew how to do, or I could figure out how to do. And now I've tried to call IB, but he's busy. Can't pick up the phone right now. So it is 1:30, so I'm going to go and have my lunch break now and then hopefully catch up with him later. Because I'm completely confused by the sheet of info that he's given me. Oops. I've had a little bit of a rummage and I'm going to try and make myself some lunch out of this leftover rice that obviously needs eating, tin of broad beans, a red pepper. That's actually a mini mince pie that he bought me yesterday that I couldn't eat because I couldn't manage it, but I will. I'll have it for me afters. Right, I'm going to have a bit of a play and see what I can come up with. We've got ginger and garlic. That's always a good start. Oh yes. Is my base of olive oil, chili, garlic, paprika, turmeric, mustard seeds, chili powder and a little bit of coconut oil. Here's my lunch all served up, and if I can eat any more than that I'll come back for seconds. I've eaten and I did manage the minuscule mince pie too. And I went back for seconds of the rice first as well. My appetite must be coming back. And I'm very pleased about that because it's not been a good episode because I've been feeling horrible on and off all the time depending on whether I should have eaten or not, and it's hard to know when you don't get hungry. The beloved boyfriend has phoned while I was eating my lunch and I was sitting here watching a vlog actually at the time, but I paused it obviously and took the call, and I now know what I need to do. The confusion was the letter Z. I saw it as a 2 in his handwriting. I don't know why. I'll probably look at it now and it'll probably be obviously a Z, but that threw me. It didn't even occur to me it might have been a Z, so I was looking in this directory on his computer for something that didn't exist because it was a Z, not a 2. But I know what to do now, so that's good. He's been really, really held up today. He's not even getting back till the evening, but I've got plenty to get on with, so that's okay from my point of view. Just feel sorry for him. I'm going to make myself a coffee on the stove, I think, and take that up with me and sip as I work. I know this is really infantile, but I really like doing this when it's slightly overfilled. It just makes me happy. It's just so pretty that it comes up in all its little individual globlets. It probably is infantile. I like being infantile though. Okay, I should stop doing that now. Managed to get the ring on first time as well. I have trouble with this for some reason, and historically I've been absolutely certain I've got the right one, and then realised I'm like setting fire to something on another ring that was just sitting there. But no, every time I get in a situation like that, you know, left or right and reading stuff, I start casting my mind back to Izzy's dyslexia assessment, and I'm so tempted at some point to get myself assessed for dyslexia, for no other reason than I just want to know, because it's not going to help me. I'm not a student. I'm not going to get extra time in exams. I'm not going to get any kind of funding or anything like that, you know, or support. It's just, I just want to know. Is there a reason for me being the way I am? I was thinking about it in the office as well, because one of the jobs I'd been given to do was to sort of do an audit of the contents of one of the drawers. And I thought, oh, I know, the quickest way to do this is just video it and read it all out as I go along, and then I'll just put the video on the desk on my phone and just pause it and unpause it and quickly type everything up, rather than going back and forth or trying to mess around with a clipboard, you know, at the site of the drawers. Anyway, so I was watching it back, I was like, that's not what it says. I've been like reading the wrong words, like I can't remember the examples, but there were a few. But I was absolutely convinced at the time that they were right. Things like reports and receipts, you know, mixing words up like that sort of thing. That wasn't actually the one, but it was that sort of thing, you know. I can't think what it was. I'm going to tidy my mess up while that's brewing, but there's no rush really, because he's not back till 5 anyway, and I've only got another hour's worth of work to do. IB's pot is different to mine. Hear that noise? That's the done noise as far as I'm concerned, and yet not done. Not even slightly done. I don't know why it does it. Oh, I've got it all over there now. I wonder if I should turn it down a little bit, because you don't want to overcook your coffee. It doesn't taste as good then. Go there. Yeah, not used to this dishwasher. It seems absolutely gigantic to me, because I've only got that tiny little one, haven't I? That'll do for now. I'm cooking dinner later. I'm going to do his lordship's salmon and potatoes done in his Axifry, which I'm not used to using, and some broccoli and collie. That's going to be our dinner. So I'll have plenty more mess to go in there later. Right, coffee's made. I am back off up to the office now. Speak to you later. About 4:10 now. It's practically almost dark outside. I've just finished for the day. I might squeeze a quick walk in before the light completely goes. As you can see, I've managed to get out. This camera is misleading. The light is going. I had a little chat to IB on the phone before I left. I was just filling him in because somebody came to call who was passing, and they missed him because he was out, so I was just letting him know about that. Well into autumn now. I suppose we must be coming to winter, mustn't we? It really has gone very, very, very chilly indeed today. I noticed sort of this afternoon it was saying that it was 3 degrees, but I dare say it's cooler now because the sun is actually almost gone. I'm not going to film much of this walk because it's likely to come out grainy. Okay, tell a lie, I wasn't going to film, but then I spotted a tree has come down and it's actually blocking the canal off. But it does look like it's been tackled, you know, in a kind of organised way, because its stumps have been sawn off, so I'm sure I don't need to report it to anybody. I have a feeling that they already know. But wow, I've never seen that before. God. Oh. Yeah, just toppled by the look of it. I'll see if I can zoom in on the thing, but I don't know if the light's good enough, but I'll give it a go. Yeah, this is my other camera in the same light. It's not as good as the other one in low light. You can't really make that out, can you? No. Oh well, never mind, you'll just have to take my word for it. The highlights of this evening's walk include a pheasant shooting out of a bush in front of me like a rocket and scaring the living daylights out of me, and flying through the air making that noise that they make. Hang on, don't know if I can do that. Oh, that! Another one. That saved me having to do my pheasant impression for you. You have been spared. Now I'll definitely see you at home, unless another great, thrilling, exciting thing happens while I'm out on my stroll. It's about 5:15 now. I got back from my walk and it was just about pitch black by that point. And then I needed to do a band admin thing, which was, I've got an inquiry with one band for a date that I already have an inquiry for another band with next year. So I was going back to the original inquirer to check if they were still interested or not, because I have heard nothing they didn't reply to my initial email that I sent them. So this often happens in the world of the musician. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'd like to accept the other one if it's genuinely confirmed and if the other one has gone cold. So anyway, we'll see. Right, I have got to practice my flute now. I think I've done about an hour, maybe a bit less, but I'm going to do some editing now before starting to get the dinner on. It's about 8:20 in the evening now. I've done a bit of editing. IB came home exhausted, went straight to bed, but he's got up and is playing the piano now while I cook dinner. There are cubed potatoes frying in his ActiFry, 12 minutes left or thereabouts. I've got fish frying in a pan here, which I've lidded. Hopefully that was a good idea. And also broccoli and sprouts boiling away there on the stove. In fact, they could both do with being turned down a bit, I think. If you've enjoyed today's vlog, could you please give it a like? It really helps the channel to grow and I so appreciate that. And if you're new here and would like to follow more of my story here in South Wales, do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.